Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the UFBros Battle Series here at the beautiful White Mountain Disc Golf in Hampton, New Hampshire. And always, I'm sitting next to my boy Max. Max, how you doing?
Craig, as the band Stained once said, it's been a long time.
Oh my God. We got Mike the Dr. Davis showing off his grill versus this man, Jack Blade, also not Anthony Reynolds. We got a crazy team going on today, Max. What do you think about the two contenders we got?
Well, there are a couple of sweet boys. I don't know how this is going to go because, to pit two puppies against each other and expect them to viciously, savagely rip them apart in a battle is a tall order. We're going to see how it goes.
All right. Thank you, Max. Here we go. Weird footage from the side. Into a donger immediately.
Immediate donger from the doctor.
Jack Blade.
Just cutting it real nice up through the woods there.
Oh, a little knocked down, but in a good position.
The doctor's looking real svelte. He's looking real nice. His shots are looking real smooth into that tree there, Craig.
Real smooth into the tree. Sporting some real nice UFBros gear.
There's more gear that's coming out of this thing than, World War something.
Yeah, more gear.
Not a World War anything guy. Not a war guy.
More
not
gears
a buff.
than a Trans Am.
Not a buff.
Let's see if he makes this putt here, the doctor. It's
Mike.
away.
It's real disappointing, Craig. He wants it to go in, and he didn't.
He was real disappointed about that one. He thought it was going to go in, but unlike Jack Blade, really just putting a punishment there, and well, there we go.
Not being too talkative this round, much like me and my ex-wife, there has not been any talking so far between these two gentlemen. Craig?
The Doctor 5, Jack Blade 3. That's a rough way to start.
It's going to be all right, I think, Craig, but it also might not. I mean, these two men could choose this exact moment to get very primal and just tear each other apart. Jack Blade is wearing a shirt that says Beast. We'll see if he becomes one. Craig?
Hole 2. Away. All right, left side, almost pin high. Good drive from Jack Blade.
Jack Blade's been doing a lot of workout on the rowing machine, but he is sailing through these trees. Craig?
Doctor up. Let's see if he can avoid those trees.
Looks nice.
Oh, and we hate to hear it.
Looks bad. Craig, I'm going to take this opportunity to throw to our new sponsor that we have. Is your company failing? Are you staring the barrel of bankruptcy right in the mouth in front of your wife and your sleeping children in the next room? Well, put the Ruger back in the nightstand, you weak lunatic, because two men much better with numbers have found a solution. For the past 2 decades, Jeff Peters and Peter Doug have mastered the art of book burning. Whether you shit the bed, running your mattress store, or ended up SOL on NFTs, they have you covered. Call Bernadette Peters. Give your family or cat the second chance they do not deserve at BernadettePeters.com. Craig?
If you want to burn your debt, call them Wonderful Boys.
I got them to get rid of my Twitter account, Craig. They charged me much less than my ex-wife did for all of the things that I went through there.
And that's hard to do.
It's very difficult.
Jack Blade putting out here with a vengeance.
With authority, Craig.
Yes. And the crowd goes wild.
Wow. We don't like to see the paraphernalia there, Craig, but we do like to see the rear paraphernalia. Craig?
That's hole 2. Okay, we got the Doctor at 9. Jack Blade ahead by 3 at this point. This is wild because if you had asked me if to put some money down on this, I would have put it on the Doctor, hands down.
I don't like to put money down on anything, Craig, and that's why I'm so furious at my current marital status, Craig.
I think he's got Jack Blade had a little schmutz on the rim, had to get it off before.
Schmutz on the rim,
maybe he should have left the schmutz on the rim. That went over into the out of bounds, over the barbed wire. Oh, and here is where the cameraman did not get the Doctor's drive. It did land right there near that tree after it did hit that tree. So it was terrible, So here we go.
Craig, all
The
that
doctor's
matters is that
second
we've
shot.
got great vamping over it, still imagery. It doesn't matter. We're covering it all. Not unlike Mike D, covering all of the out-of-bounds area.
We got Jack Blade back inbounds. He's going to have to take that stroke because we can't actually go get his disc because that'd be trespassing. That's against the law.
Only 7 people have gotten shot crossing that fence in the beginning of this year, Craig, and those are low numbers considering.
Let's keep it that way. Mike coming in. Ooh, Heiser's out just in front of the basket. He just needed a little more on that, and I think it would have been more beneficial.
Jack.
Ooh, kind of a similar route that the doctor just had, only opposite, if you know what I'm saying, Max.
Craig, we were gone for a long time. I want to apologize for that. You know, I want to take this opportunity to say to the watchers and listeners at home that I needed time to step away, and I would not like to talk about why. People have sent in plenty of speculative observations as to what they believe it might have been, and I don't appreciate any of them. So thank you, but no thank you to all of the harsh words in the comments and all of the emails and texts from specifically my family. Craig?
That was fantastic. 2 birdies on hole 3. Doctor 13. 10, still trailing by 3, but you know, I think things are going to start heating up here at hole 4.
These guys are 2 real class acts, Craig. Classy men, just doing their best to encourage each other through all of these horrible shots that they're making.
Now, see, this is a short hole, but it's also very challenging because if you clip one of those trees early on, it could turn into multiple strokes.
It's a real nice one if you can catch the line, if you can see it like Mike D likes to do. Let's see what he's got.
Doctor coming in.
Oh!
Off the chains!
Wow.
Off the chains!
Off the chains and not in a good way, Craig.
Another inch and that would have been an ace.
Wow.
Jack Blade for recovery. Okay, good up, good up. He's going to have a little pop in. Get that out of there.
The last shot
Horse
from Mike.
maintenance, come on.
The last shot from Mike was not unlike the last thing that my wife said to me as far as the reasons why we can't be together. It looks good, but not good enough.
I did my job by saying, "Oh my God, that looks so good."
See?
Oh!
Ow, it does hurt though.
Nice little Kubrick shot.
You know, the doctor also, you know, he feels a lot of pain and he has to work through it. He's a contender just like that, you know, and he just got a stroke back on the field.
He's a man who, when he feels
While in
shame,
pain.
he feels it deep in his soul and his heart. He doesn't like the cameras on him, you know, when he fucks up real bad like that. And it takes him a long time to shake it off. Let's see if he does, Craig.
Monster shot up the fairway of 5.
Still short though.
It's a little short.
Still an absolutely intrusive maneuver, Craig.
Jack Blade fires it off. And it dumps pretty good. That's a pretty good shot, man. That's
Jack
a damn
Blade.
good shot, Jack Blade. Way to go, buddy.
You know, it's like waiting for 2 hours at the DMV and finally getting the piece of paper you need. Perfect form from Jack Blade.
Coming in hot from Jack Blade. Oh, just a little inside, buddy.
Craig, if you're trying to just only say things that remind me of my last relationship, you're getting there. Just a little inside.
The doctor taking a minute to lick his fingers, making sure he wants the right friction against the disc. It's
All right,
very
Craig, now
important.
come on. You're just trying now. This is ridiculous, dude.
See if he can capitalize. And
Wow.
what a
Wow.
amazing putt. And that's where you really, really come to play when it comes to being the doctor. Because you think he's counted out, he's 3 strokes down, and all of a sudden he's ripping things like that out of his back pocket.
Like a 5-year-old with a neighborhood friend playing doctor.
Here we go. The doctor at 17 plus 1. Jack Blade at 16 even. As I suspected, things were starting to heat up. He's starting to catch back up to Jack Blade. I don't know what's going to be happening.
I know what's going to be happening. It's going to be 239 feet, Craig. That's what's going to be happening. Cigarette challenge avoided by Mike D by taking a little leaner on the patio there.
He chose to put it down and give it a little pat. Just he'll pick it up after. I'm sure of it.
You know, Jack Blade's been taking advantage of the cigarette challenge all around, and Mike D just wants to give it some time. Rightfully so. He gets real close to parking it there, Craig.
I think that's Circle's edge. To see if Jack Blade can answer back.
This is like the way Christian wishes his career went. Circle's edge. Okay.
Little short, but I think he still has a good look at it. So we're going to have to see. And, you know, these guys are great
They're
players.
just having fun.
Having fun.
And that's all we want.
No, you eagled that.
He's so angry
He's not even looking into the right camera, Craig. Who's he talking to?
Oh,
Wow.
and he dunks it.
Wow. Daniel
That was a
Plainview.
wonderful bird on the
Drainage. Oh, and we got a warrior from the warrior himself. Mike D.
Sounds on the field.
Throws a disc. Gets it in.
Oh, fire, hot, hot, hot.
It's exactly what he wanted to do, Craig, and he did it.
If the
Warrior.
They're having
they're
fun,
great
Craig.
friends.
They're having
They're
fun
great
as friends. They're wobbling their
19,
bodies.
18.
They're getting the work done.
Things are just. This is a great matchup.
This is a great matchup.
Every new
Craig,
hole is going to be.
You're convulsing, Craig. Craig, drink this water, Craig. That's Coke, but I'm sure it'll have the same effects.
Oh, thank you.
He looks great.
Hole 7.
Let's see how Mike D does.
Oh.
Wow.
Bye.
Sounds like me on the couch the past 2 months, Craig. Ding dongs all day. Talking about the treat, the chocolatey treat.
Another cigarette challenge by Jack Blade. See if it pays off. Goes all the way around the outside to come in swooping. I mean, that's a good shot if you ask me.
You know, Craig, I didn't ask you, but if I was to consider it, which I seriously may in the future, that is to say the past, if I watched this again, I would take that.
Mike D. Doctor trying to operate close quarters. One knee.
He's like a field doctor, Craig. He's operating out there in the woods. He's getting his
Sticks.
hands dirty.
A lot of leaves and sticks. Oh, yet another donger. This is not looking good. He was heating up. If it was NBA Jam, he would have been on fire, and then he would have just been like, woof,
And
out.
if this was the first 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, he would have lost that patient exactly like every field doctor in the beginning of that movie. Craig.
Mellish was my favorite character. Yeah, good up him.
Good up him.
Jack Blade
Jack
from his
Blazy.
wonderful drive to the side. See if he can
Jay
capitalize.
Blizzard.
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness. I bet he's kicking himself for
Hold
that
on, let's
one.
hear if he's ashamed of himself.
All right, at least he got that in. That was a great opportunity to just come one more ahead to get a stroke on the doctor, which you don't want to let up on the doctor, let me tell you.
You know, you say you don't want to let up on the doctor. I don't know. I mean, these guys aren't being very competitive with one another. It's almost as if they only are being very sweet and encouraging. It's almost as if it's like not what you want in a competition.
Well, the sweetness is just being disguised as, you know, the skill is there and the drive to win is there. It's just disguised by the sweet
Yeah,
voice.
sure. I'm sure they want to win.
It's chubby buddies.
They just is like, do they want it hard enough? They're having a little too much fun, is what I'm saying.
Hole 8. It's a quick one. Oh. This is a similar one to 4. You know, if you hit the... We hate to hear it.
We hate to
We
hear it.
heard
We
the
hate to see
trickle
it.
down. If you hit a tree on this one, it could be devastating.
It's the Reaganomics of disc golf, Craig. Mike D.
Mike.
Operating. What's he
Good
got?
swoosh, good up.
Not bad. This is
Oh,
an
and it
incredibly
sits.
difficult drive
Pin
to get
high.
sit.
See, that's what you can do. You can either get it up there and this hole can help you, or you can be like Jack Blade and be down here.
Yeah, he should be up further. You know, I really want these guys to just start viciously tearing each other apart. I feel as though, I don't know if I've made that clear, I want them to get angry, although I don't want either of them to lose. Because I care about them. But for God's sakes, men.
That's Coach, right?
Is this entertaining for anybody?
Doctor trying to get his lie right. He doesn't want to break any rules, as, doctor shouldn't.
He took the Hippocratic Oath, Craig. He's only trying to do the right thing by getting the disc in the basket in as few strokes as humanly goddamn possible, Craig.
Ooh. Jack Blade again, just smashing it in there. I like that. I like the determination to just smash a disc.
Sure.
Anything could happen. It could just splash out, but he didn't give a shit.
Craig, this is very close. I don't know who's going to win, and, I really don't give a flying rat's ass about it. My willingness to see either of these sweet men go home any kind of a loser is not unlike the current room rental agreement I have going on with the night janitor at the local mortuary. There's zero interest, Craig.
This is a blind hole, as we know in past rounds. What a shot by the doctor, parking the hole. That was incredible. You cannot see this basket from where the tee pad is.
It's like when I started getting lockjaw from when that squirrel bit me, Craig. What a shot from the doctor.
Jack Blade. Around, it's a little straight, goes a little.
Hey, you know what I just noticed, Craig?
What?
It's the Dr. MD.
Yes.
And it's Jack Blade.
Yes, sir.
Both wielding knives.
Correct.
Or is it that Jack Blade is the knife that Mike D is wielding to carve out a victory? We're going to find out, Craig.
This will never know.
On my own goddamn mind, Craig.
Ooh, puts it up. I bet he really wanted that one.
I didn't.
Gotta be easy.
Here we go.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's going to tie the game. We're going to end the white round with a tie frisbee game here.
Not unlike my attorney said about the likelihood of my wife getting the custody of my children. It's an easy 2, Craig.
Yes, and according to my calculations, that's what it is. And these boys, he doesn't look too happy about it. Jack Blade just walks away.
Wow. We hate to see him disappointed, only kind of, though, because this is a competition. We need it to remain interesting. You got to leave him wanting more, Craig. That's show business. It's all tied up or something like that. We're rolling it into the next. Gregory.
Stick around for part 2, the conclusion of this round, the blues. And thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you give a shit.
It's going to be less of a gap this time.